Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man. It's time to make some soap. So I'm going to try a repeat of what I did last week, which was inspired by Katie Carson. I did purples last week. I want to do blues this week. I will be using 3 different blues: Brambleberries, ultramarine blue pigment, Nurture Soap's titanium dioxide white, Nurture Soap's brilliant blue, Nurture Soap's activated charcoal, and for the light blue, Nurture Soap's sky blue. And I'm going to fragrance this with Crafter's Choice Gain. It's supposed to smell like the Gain laundry detergent. I'm not sure it does. To me, it smells like a dryer sheet, but either way, it really smells like fresh, clean laundry. I really like it. And it supposedly behaves well, and I thought that would be good with the blue. So if you didn't see it last week, what I did was got those 5 colors into individual containers and emptied my pot here, and then I poured it right back into the center, and I'm going to pour it in those orders: dark blue, white, medium blue, black, and light blue, and just poured each one straight into the center on top of one another, and it turned out gorgeous. If you watched the pour, I was really concerned because all I saw was a gray mess, and surprisingly it was because the black and the white were still too thin, which was really surprising because titanium dioxide usually thickens up, and I stick blended the black more than any of it. But overall, even though the white and the black muddled a little bit, it overall ended up beautifully. Why don't I stop talking and let's make some soap. We're going to be doing the same thing, but with our blues. So let's make a little noise here. It might help if I get my mold out and have it ready. Fortunately, it's clean and ready, so let's make some soap. That is good to start. So what I'm going to do is to get this equally into my 5 containers. I am going to just eyeball it because close is absolutely good enough. We'll scrape all of this out because I want this pot nice and clean, because I'm going to pour right back into it. So let's get these colored. I am going to pour in the order that I showed you. I have my ultramarine blue pre-mixed in oil because ultramarines tend to clump a little bit, and I wanted to make sure that this was really well mixed up. And my TD is pre-mixed in oil. Just going to kind of pour. And our beautiful Klein glue is next. And my activated charcoal, which you all know I love in my soap. Even though it's messy, it's just so incredibly light. It just makes it a real mess, but I love it in soap. And finally, our sky blue. And I'm going to first hand stir these lightest to darkest, so the white would be first. And it looks good. Then our sky blue. It looks good, so I'll put that away before I make a big mess. Our brilliant blue. Our ultramarine blue. And our activated charcoal. Now these are not at the best emulsification, and they're way too thin for what I want. So since I haven't used this fragrance, I'm going to be cautious. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in and hand stir it in and then see what it does. It will have to have a little stick blending. So once again, hand stir these in lightest to darkest. Can't see that blue, can you? But it's gorgeous. I love ultramarine blue. So let's hit these with a stick blender to finish making it really well emulsified and to get it a little bit thicker, which is going to have to be. So far, this fragrance oil is holding up beautifully. Lightest to darkest. set these out of the way and get my soaping pot over here. And these look like they're a pretty good consistency. So I think the last time I did of about 3 pours. So I'll start with the blue right into the center. And our white. Our medium blue. Can't get you in there, can't tilt the camera down anymore. Our black. And our light blue. And we'll start over. Wish I could get you a better view down in the pot. And our final pass. And I'm going to put all of the white in because I don't want any of it for the top. And let's get this into the mold because this looks like a really nice consistency. Now this looks kind of like a muddled mess again. I'm not going to panic as much as I did last week. I'm going to put this to bed and go to bed and have faith that it's going to look nice. Let's get the rest of these on the top. Black is a little thick this time, more so than last. Little tiny bit left over, I believe I will put on, I'll just put it into another container. And since these have started, I wonder if I can Taiwan swirl these. Guess I'm going to. No, I'm not. I'm going to infinity swirl them. Take that back. They're too thick for that. And I will let this sit just for a few minutes, spray it with alcohol so that pretty top doesn't get soda ash. Let it sit about 5 more minutes, spray it again, and put it to bed. I'm going to have faith that this one's going to look nice. So folks, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you tomorrow for the cut. Bye. Okay, so we're back to cut our soap, and looking at this one from the back, of course we have our regular mirrored-like appearance. I can see my hand in it. This has more of a marbled appearance, so actually I'm feeling pretty good about this one. I think this one's going to look neat. Let's just find out. I'm excited about this one. Make sure you can see this. And let's cut this sucker open. All right, folks, are you ready? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look what we have here. Okay. So let's cut this into bars and see what we have. Yes, look at that. Okay, for this other log, I'm going to shut us down for a minute, and I'm going to cut this crossways. If you know what I mean, like when you do a Taiwan swirl, you'll cut this into blocks, and instead of cutting it like this, I'm going to cut it on the side, so I'll get this in the appearance. So I'm going to shut us down and try to cut this crossways. Okay, so what I did with this second log, this is just the log like it normally is, and I cut it into 3 equal blocks. So, I had been cutting it straight like this. I'm going to cut it this way and see if I get this appearance, if it looks any different. Yes, it does. Okay, so that was traditional way. So we're going to cut it this way. And then I think, see, that's the front of the log, that's the side. I think I'm going to cut this one the way you'd cut a Taiwan swirl. Let's see what it looks like this way. Completely different still yet. Look at that. Wow. So I'm only getting 9 bars instead of 10, but it's alright. I mean, one less bar, look at that. So it's amazing how radically different just the cut will make it look. But yeah, I like this even better than the purple. I'm just really pleased with this. So folks, thanks for watching. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I hope you have a great next week. And I'll be doing the same thing next week with greens. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.